throws like he did right there, he's going to have to settle in.
First down for this offense. Give to the running back. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Finds his man. It's Wallace. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. That was a nice pickup, running the drag route and finding that quiet, soft spot in the zone.
Yeah, drag routes not only work against man coverage, they work against zone too. If you can find the soft spot, the quarterback gets it to him early, he can turn up field. You saw that right there.
That linebacker was a heat-seeking missile, and the heat that he sought was the ball carrier.
Yeah, great job, great feel. Linebackers are making all the calls in the defense and understanding when I need to come through that gap and come through with bad intentions. Those guys are usually 245 pounds of heat-seeking missile.
The throw. Got a man. It's Evans. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Still running at the 40. And he uses the stiff arm to push his way past the sticks and pick up the first down. The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats, because he is not easy to bring down.
Now, that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains to set your defense for positive situations down the road.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Noses ahead to the 30-yard line to pick up of 1. Third and long from the 30-yard line, in this defense hoping to knock them out of field goal range. Back to pass, it's Allard. Flushed out of the pocket. Steamrolls his way ahead. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy, because that make him get to the sideline, but I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
Low man wins. Defense that time on 4th down was expecting run. You saw at the point of attack how they just dominated. There was nowhere for that guy to go. Defense wins the down. They give it back up now to their offense.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. With jet sweep pass. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that, because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. To the air on first down. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
And this offense is searching, man. They're trying to find something. Last week, they did nothing. They got nothing going, looked really, really poor. This week, starting a little sluggish. They got to find something they can hang their hat on and something they can build off of for this offense.
He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Trying to burn this defensive back. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
After that huge play, they've now got it inside the 30. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Vandergrift. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Looking down the middle. Oh, he had it, and he dropped it. Almost one of those big plays he's known for. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, this defense is dialed, and already forced 1 interception. Had a chance right there to get another one. Everything this offense does so far, they are reading it, breaking on it, and making some plays.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Buys a little extra time. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice job there to limit the running room, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. Not a chance. Missed it. Kicker couldn't quite get it through, and the scoreboard remains the same. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. First timeout of the half.
Timeout, Penn State.
Not much time left in the first, but you want to squeeze every ounce out of life that you can get, so we'll have one more snap. They'll try the run. At the 35, he's loose. They make the stop, and that's how the first quarter will end.
And after one, we're tied 0-0.
They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. Running behind that left side.
I know that wasn't a big, huge play, and everybody's not excited. The fans aren't going crazy. But those are the plays that in the fourth quarter matter a lot. Again, making you tackle my back, making you feel the physicality of the football game throughout, so you get tired and get worn down in the fourth quarter.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
That didn't bust for a long one, but now third down becomes very manageable. It's not third in eternity. Now the whole playbook, short passing game, long passing game, all of it's available.
Third and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it.
Well, going for it and getting it on fourth down, close to midfield, I think just gave this offense a ton of momentum. I'm curious to see what they're going to do here. Maybe take a shot and see if they can really seize and capitalize on all this good mojo now going their way.
And the Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Wide out in motion. Comes out throwing on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Fleming. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
And first down for the offense.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. Tackled after picking up the first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. On the move, it's Singleton.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Back to throw, it's Allard. Hines is back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They'll try to power their way ahead. Powers through the defender. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! He shed tackles right and left and housed it.
And step number one when you want a great running back, someone who runs angry and continues to break tackle after tackle. This guy was unbelievable on that rush.
I don't know, David, if this defense was ready for this guy. They got to do a better job as the game goes on, getting more hats to the football, because it's obvious now it's not going to be just one guy who brings him down. They've got to get extra hats to the football to stop this rushing attack.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the Big Blue offense takes the field. We talk about to settle for nothing, David. It can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish stronger.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
Quarterback checking off. To the air, it's Vandergrift. Moves away as he feels pressure. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. He turns that loose down the right side. Ripped off a huge sharp play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
How great is it to have a running back who can basically run your entire route tree? You don't see a lot of guys line up and then run vertically down the field, get open, and make a big play. This dude is special.
Got him downfield. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give him a first down.
Don't you just love the big boys? When the big boys up front do their job and create a great pocket, and the quarterback has time now to survey the field and take shots down the field and make huge plays.
They'll run it to the right. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Brings up 2nd down.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Now on the option. He'll toss it. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Well, I know this is an offensive line that has a ton of pride. They want to come out each and every game and really impose their will on the D-line. They got just enough push there on that run play to pick up the first.
And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Fast motion from the offense. On the move. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And great job getting in the backfield, making it very difficult to him to make reads and understand what the heck's going on. Bottling him up, that's the biggest thing. When you play a running quarterback, you want to bottle him up. You want to set those edges really, really firm and make him turn back inside where all the big boys are coming, and you don't let that speed get to the outside.
They lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. On the option. Quick toss. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Wildcats! They'll try to tack one more on their score. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Oklahoma was able to ride away on that Sooner schooner with the win, but not necessarily without a few bumps along the way. Man, nothing in college football is easy. No cupcakes this week, fellas. This top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game.
Thanks for the update. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Allard. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
He's going to pass. He uncorks one deep. Ball in the air, intercepted. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half. dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to go up top on first down. Going for the big play. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
And back to the air on second down. Might be looking to run. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Got things teed up and just about ready to go here in the second half. Fielded in the end zone, it's Wallace. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They start this third quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
The Nittany Lions want to move quickly. From the gun, running back gets to give. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Broadcast at the 25-yard line. Brings up second down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. Dropping back, it's Allard. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. The give to the back. Smashes through. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41.
When running backs square their shoulders up, it's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward, just making it really easy on everybody in this offense by breaking tackles.
They'll try the left side. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. The give to the tailback. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. The Nittany Lions come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're getting this guy lathered up. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Unleashes one. Makes a connection. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Nittany Lions want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to run it. Across the 25, he's got room. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
You honestly can't really do it better than that. You can't. I mean, that was designed to be a pass play. Give the defense credit. They get some pressure, but this guy's just too good. He just instinctively knows when he needs to scramble and get out of dodge. And at that point, he's making good decisions. If a guy's open, he's throwing it, but if it's not, he's not even hesitating. I'm going to go get what I can get a first down with my speed and athleticism. Let's keep this drive rolling.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First thing you want to do if you're in a hole is stop digging. It's 1st and 20. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
That's a really good job by the defense, reacting to what they see. They see the quarterback flip it forward on the touch pass. Now I got to go get it, right? Corral that football. He picked up some yards, yeah, but you didn't give up that big explosive play, and now you have to make him earn it now on the next down.
They're going to test that run defense to the right here. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
These are the ones in the stands where you get booed if it doesn't work. Why would you run the ball on 2nd and long? You stink, OC. Or you get the big applause and you're like, yes, nice job. Keeping the manageable 3rd down situation. Good call. So tough spot to be in 2nd and long. Nice answer, nice run by the running back.
And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Man, oh man, the ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so the running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the 3rd. They love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there, setting the edge, making the tackle.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Timeout, Kentucky.
They'll run it up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone. Not much room. He gets 1 down to the 7.
It's It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
Third and goal from way back there. Looking to throw, it's Allard. Coming after it. And it's incomplete on third down.
And after that incompletion at this juncture of the game, field goal here would be nice on fourth down, obviously, but do you trust your defense to keep getting stops? If you don't, you've got to go for it here on fourth and short.
It is perfect. And now they regain the lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Florida State is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we saw Chief Osceola and Renegade.
And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against him.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a first down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
And a great job by the QB, finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. They'll run it from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Dropping back, it's Vandergrift. Just a solid stop by this sophomore.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the right. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
He'll ride his man on the option. He'll toss it. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front 7 has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football game.
Line getting set on 2nd down. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
He's going to fire to the left. And he's got it at the 15-yard line. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for space, it's Trainer. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Wide receiver now comes in motion. On 3rd down, going up top. Got it set up on the outside. Touchdown, Wildcats! They move on top here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterback. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing, good decision by the quarterback. Get it out quick.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced the situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in a game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
They'll wrestle him down just short of the 1st down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. It's a 1st down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. They're bringing heat. Takes a hit as he fires. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking for a man. It's Allard. Now sliding to his left. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a double.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already got the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And they'll take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch this season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters. And this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.